Hey guys, it's Wednesday, which means we get to do another episode of Wild Color Wednesday. So we got a good color for you tonight here on New Year's Eve. Hopefully you guys are getting settled in, get a nice cold beverage. It's going to be about an hour or so, but we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the bunker. My name is Andrew. I'll be your host tonight for this episode of Wild Color Wednesday. First and foremost, Happy New Year's. Welcome back to the bunker. Missed you guys. It's good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's up, Paul? Got a couple more folks. Who else is online? Let me know where you're at. Where are you guys watching from? Love to see. Love to see where you guys are at. We're live on everything, so I'll do my best to keep up with comments, things like that. Let's see where to start. First off, we'll let the dog in. Go ahead, bud. Where to start? Hey, Mr. Denny in the house. What's up, Rick? How you doing, sir? What we're gonna do tonight is, of course, make a Wild Color Wednesday. But today is New Year's Eve, so I think what we're gonna do is do a New Year's Eve color. Mr. Waller in the house. What's up, Chris? How you doing, sir? Happy New Year. Let's get the show officially started. So hopefully you guys have a nice cold one, and Happy New Year. So hopefully you guys have a good, safe, but fun evening tonight. Thanks for tuning in. All righty, let's keep on rolling. Hey, Dad. Hey, Grandma. Love you. Happy New Year. It was good to see you the other day on the FaceTime. So love you. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. New Year's Eve. So let's do a New Year's Eve color. We're going to keep this sort of basic, but maybe not. We'll see where it morphs into and goes from there. So we'll see how the night progresses. Let's start off with the top. And the top side is going to be a smoky kind of base. We should use straight dead on plastics black. Will be the base for the top color. And then after we get that about where we want it, we'll see. We're going to add some small gold. Figured if we're going to stick to this New Year's theme colors, we're going to add some small gold flake in there as well. So that'll be the top. And then the belly, we're going to load this thing full. I've got a whole container full of silver glitter here. And then probably just a splash of white pearl, this snow shine. And let's see if we can make a cool looking swim bait color, I think, hopefully. Got a couple molds in the clamp all ready to go. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and start mixing here. Okay, here we go. The black color first on top. We're going to go nice and slow. I know some of you guys can see what's going on the countertop. Some can't, but that's okay. I don't want this to be solid black, but I want it to be a fairly dark smoke color for this gold flake to kind of have a good backdrop, have it stand out a little bit. So hopefully this small gold flake will stand out against that. Yeah, I think we're getting, you know what? I'm going to do 2 more drops here. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. And as always, we are going to grab our flakes here. What's up, Pro Star? Thanks for tuning in. We're going to measure our glitter very precisely by just randomly dumping some in there until it looks good. I do want the gold to stand out quite a bit. So we loaded this up here. You guys can see it Whew. There you go. There's a lot of gold in there. Let's get that stirred up. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Okay. I actually want to go a little bit more darker on the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Really give that black flake something to bounce off of, kind of a good contrast. I don't know what you guys think. You can see it on there. Look at all that gold, but it's not too opaque. I think that'll make a good top to a swim bait. Okay, top color done. Let's do the belly color. Let me see here. Belly color, like I said, it's going to be loaded with silver here, so we're going to get going on that. I'm going to start adding the glitter or the flake first. Really load that up, and then we'll see if we need to add any of this white pearl or anything like that to accentuate that color. This is more of a medium silver. Nope, I think we're good there. That's a whole lot of silver. Let's just keep it just like that. So there's our kind of New Year's Eve colors: a silver, a gold, and a black. We will see what these turn into. All right, I got to get these in the microwave, get them back up to operating temp here before we can start shooting some baits. Hang with me for just a second. This will be about a minute or so. While we're doing that, we can prep our equipment. This is our dual injector, since we're doing 2 colors, a top and bottom laminate. So there is that. And then we're going to need a blending block. This guy right here, little tool you guys have seen before. This helps us join 2 colors, the top and bottom. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not, but let's hope tonight works out pretty good. Where's everybody celebrating New Year's from? Like, you guys got plans? Going to a party? What's up, Dan? Hey, Paul, thanks for tagging everybody. Appreciate you, dude. Man, all right, we'll keep on going here. We got about 10 more seconds before we can grab our plastic. We will shoot the first round. I'm going to try to slide this over just a little bit. I think I can maneuver without. Okay, yeah, I think we're good there. Let's grab our plastic here. If you guys just tuning in, if you've never been here before, we're going to do the first round of Wild Color Wednesday colors, see how these turn out, and then as soon as we get done opening up these first few molds, we're going to pick the winner for the giveaway for last week's Bloody Mary color. For those of you that turned in last week, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hear you, Chris. I would too if I had to work at 4 a.m. No thanks. I'd be going to bed quite early. Okay, there we go. I think, you know what? I don't think we have enough gold in this top. The more I'm looking at it compared to the silver, let's add some more in there. It's Wild Color Wednesday, right? Let's see what happens. What I do see is I might have stirred my plastic a little too vigorously. I have a little bit of air bubbles. We'll see if we can work those out. There we go. Nice. Okay, black, gold, and silver baits coming up right now for round 1 of Wild Color Wednesday here on New Year's Eve, straight from the bunker out here in Idaho. Staying home, Dad says. We are too. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep it quiet, I think, at home for the most part. We'll see. I'll probably be the one that falls asleep first, but that's okay. I'm old. All right, round 1 going down. Oh man, that's a lot of bubbles. I'd fire up that vacuum, but it's going to be so loud. Okay, here we go. If you're curious about what molds we're going to shoot first, we're going to go with the old trusty 5-inch serpent shads and the 3.8-inch torpedoes swim baits. So there are the serpent shads. Those are good. I'm hoping these don't come out too dark with all that black on the top there and kind of a clearer belly with all that silver. Who knows? Maybe we will be pleasantly surprised. I'm sure you folks over here would love to see what I'm doing. Here we go. Okay, got all those filled. I'm sure you can hear the fireworks outside. Out here in this part of Idaho, there's no shortage of fireworks for New Year's and for Independence Day. It is one of my favorite things about living out here. Okay, round one complete. Let's move this back over here. Hey, Monica. Will do. Howdy over there at Monica and Dave. So happy New Year, guys. Love you, bro. Love you, sis. Love you, Mom. Jill, I know you're over there. So happy New Year, guys. If we don't get a chance to talk to you later tonight, I'll say it now. Okay. Round one looks good. Let's get this plastic out of the way. We will, you know what? Let's just pick a winner. Instead of waiting, no point in waiting. We want to know who's going to win the Bloody Mary giveaway. We pulled the names from all of the entries. Give me a second here. I'm going to check one thing before I click y'all over to share my screen. 1 second. Come on. There we go. Nice. Got all the entries. Let me load these up. Looks like we had 18 across the different platforms. Let me, oh, I guess you guys probably want to see what I'm doing here. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to go over to desktop. There we go. Now you guys can see the giveaway screen. Here, I'll unclick it. There we go. We will highlight all the names. Go over to our wheel of names. Paste those in there. Okay, we got them all. We are going to shuffle one time. Every time I shuffle more than once, it gets all crazy. So we're going to do one shuffle. Here we go. One. There it was. Let's spin the wheel to see who's going to be the winner. The Bloody Mary Bates. Mr. Hovey, Mike Hovey from Facebook. On being the winner of last week's Bloody Mary Bates, man. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, Mike. We'll get those over to you real quick. Probably by Friday-ish, maybe. We'll see how tomorrow plays out after hanging out tonight. So congrats, Mike, on winning the giveaway for the Bloody Mary Bates. All right, let's get back over here. Hey, Tim. How you doing, sir? Paul, Rick did not win. At least there's that. So, okay, you guys want to see some baits? I want to see what these are going to look like here. I think they're cooled off enough. Let's get our blending block cleared out. Hey, Greg, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. All right, let's get our injector next. Okay, check out those colors. I don't know if you can see them. There's a lot of gold in there. There we go. There's the gold side. There's the silver side. We'll see. We may need to add something between rounds to really make this pop, but who knows? I could be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, Funk didn't win. Although I did talk to him, and if he did win again, he told me that we would turn it into another giveaway for either a veteran or a youth. He said either one would be awesome. So I think that's a great idea, and maybe we'll put that out there to everybody that wins a giveaway. If you guys have won multiple times or you just want to give back to the community, whatever, we can always redo the giveaway and gear it towards either a veteran giveaway or a youth giveaway or anything like that. Hey, Tim, good to see you, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, congrats. Just like Dan said. So anyway, I think that would be a cool idea if you guys wanted to re-gift it, if you will, and we'll do a giveaway for a veteran or youth. So, all right, here we go. Let's check out the New Year's Eve themed baits. Okay. I think the jury's still out. There's the top side. Look at all that gold right here. You guys see it over here? Maybe it'll look better up here. There's lots of gold in that top color there. Let's see what the reveal says. Oh, I can already see some silver. Oh, where'd we go? There we go. Oh, that belly is so see-through. Look at this. It's so translucent. You can see everything. There you go. What do you guys think about that for a Serpent Shad? 5-inch, gold, silver. Show you guys over here if it'll focus. There we go. Now we can see that. Not bad, huh? I did. Thank you, Brandy Jean. My lovely wife, Brandy. Love you. She suggested I do a New Year's Eve themed color tonight and said, you know, blacks, golds, silvers, all that kind of stuff would be great. So figured out a way to make them work. Give me 1 second, folks, before my dog beats down my door. Hey, chill out, buddy. Huh? You want to say hi to everybody? Well, some of you guys can see him. Here. Oh. Hi. Miller the mascot. Good to see you, bud. All right, go. Go lay down. Hey. Go lay down. Good boy. Okay. Here's the second Serpent Shad mold. Hey, thanks for the follow. There's the second one. That's upside down. There we go. Now you guys can see it over there. Come on. Keeps wanting to zoom in on my face. There we go. Look how bright that is. I think it'll catch that. Yeah, for sure. Right, Dan? He is a good boy. He is. Oh, thanks, Rick. Appreciate it, man. What do you guys think of the colors? Okay, there is the Serpent Shads. Let's move those to the side. Let's check out the swim baits here before we go hanging up stuff. Excuse me. Okay, here is the 3.8-inch torpedo. These have a more accentuated, like exaggerated belly that comes down there. What do you guys think of this? I think they'll work. It's really shad looking, if you will. I mean, I know that's a generic, you know, bait fish term. Looks like a shad. I mean, hopefully most of our stuff does, but it really does. I think the way that reflects there in the belly, with how clear and all the silver in there. I don't know what you guys think about the swim bait there. Not bad, huh? Okay, we got one more of those to open. And then we will get ready for round 2. I think we may only do about 3 rounds tonight. We're going to see. All right, let me get the plastic up to temperature for the next round. Okay, one more torpedo mold to open. Thanks, Dave. Miller needs a friend, Paul says. Oh, man, Miller's enough. In all seriousness, if you guys are in the market for a good companion, good dog in the house, hit up Mon Malinois. They do, of course, breed and raise and help train Malinois for many different purposes. Everything from service dogs to law enforcement dogs to companions to, man, Paul, what are the other ways Malinois are used? I can only imagine the extent of that. You know, their versatility. Very, very loyal dog, very obedient dog as long as you're trained properly. And Paul, correct me if I'm wrong, if they pick up a dog from you, that includes the obedience lesson, the first one, to get the basics of obedience. Paul's also a trainer, so that could be very, very helpful. Hey, what's up, Sammy? Ah, thanks, Sam. Thanks for the heart, me. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the follow, dudes. Nice. Thanks, big dog. All right, we're going to hang. Oh, I don't even have the rack over here. Let me slide the rack over. Let's get some baits hung up here so we can get them cured right. We will get going on round 2 here. Fortunately, this is the tedious stuff, part of this process that takes forever. Okay, I'm going to hang up these swim baits. This is going to take the longest, so bear with me. I will be back on the camera here in just a second. Got about 8 of these to hang up real quick, so give me 1 second. And we'll grab our plastic. Of course, I left my gloves way over there. I'll have to go grab those. 3, 4. 4 more to go. I can hear my son in there laughing. He must be playing the VR. Just turned 10 a couple weeks ago. Oh, more fireworks. I hear them. Okay. Let me grab my gloves. Let's grab our plastic here. Make sure it's good enough. Okay. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you confirming that. Companion dogs for veterans. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, thank you, Paul. Paul just let us know that if there's any veterans out there that are in need of a service dog, please reach out to Mon Malinois. They would love to work something out for you and get you guys taken care of. So if you're a veteran out there in need of a service dog, definitely hit up Mon Malinois. You can hit him up on any of the social media platforms or send me a message and I'll get you guys linked up. So appreciate that. All right, let's keep on going here tonight. Thanks again, Paul. Appreciate you, dude. All right, I think we're hot enough. Yeah, we are. I mean, the plastic's hot enough. I'm not hot enough by any means. But. Okay, let's give these a quick stir. Hey, Sam, appreciate you sharing the live. When I stir 2 containers at the same time, you guys remember those old 2 hand 1 thing? Or what do they call those things when that happens? All right, let's do, you know what? I want to see what it's going to look like in a boomstick and the finesse leech, the little 3-inch finesse leech. Let's see what those look like here. Is that going to be enough? No, I'm going to need a whole other mold here. There we go. Okay. Boomstick is, hey, Frank, what's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. Dad, you're right. The colors tonight are very, very similar to the Army Golden Knight colors. If you guys are not familiar with Army Golden Knights, they're the military freefall team that represents the United States Army at many, many different venues, everything from football games to air shows to you name it. They travel all over the country and all over the world doing demonstrations for people as part of the United States Army free fall team. So Golden Knights are pretty cool dudes. Had the pleasure of meeting a few of them during my career. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Leeches and boomsticks. Okay, here we go. I'm thinking these leeches might end up a little bit brighter than what I'm anticipating or may have wanted. But I think for the boomstick, this is going to be a really good ratio. For the colors, we'll see though. Who knows? All right, we'll keep on going here. Leeches are full. Oh, that almost cooled off there. We almost messed up the boomsticks. I had a chunk of plastic go through the injector. Let's see if that messed it up or not. Didn't seem to. It got stuck there for a second. So we might get a bait or two that's a little messed up, but I don't think the batch is messed up. I just knocked the camera. That's not good. I moved it lower this time to try to give you guys a little bit better angle. And lo and behold, I'm going to knock the thing off the mount. Okay. Get that topped off. Might have to do that one more time for the boomstick. That thing takes so much plastic. But speaking of the boomstick, if you are not familiar with the boomstick from Booker Baits, let me show you something real quick. So I'll give you a quick backstory. Went out with my buddy Sam today to do some R&D, make sure the boat works. I got the boat back from the shop. Tons of upgrades that were installed by Jones Marine. And so I got all that back. The new live is awesome. Whew. All the batteries, power issues from Ionic. That's freaking awesome. Anyway, for you guys in on a boomstick, one of the lures we were using today, we caught a few on them. Was a slower day fishing, but I tell you what, I'm going to rig one of these up live for you real quick. But these are the 4.4-inch boomsticks. I made this color the other day on one of the lives. This is called a electric shad. This is Kitex version of electric shad. You can see some of those flashy purple stuff in there. And then I got to tell you, probably the best head I found so far, jig head anyway, to pair these up. And this is just not a marketing ploy. I use these myself. These 1/4 ounce 4-aught Tungsten heads, the Elite Scopers from Cypher. I'll show you guys right here. The 4-aught quarter ounce. Seems to be a good fit for the boomstick. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm losing plastic here. But I'll show you guys how to rig this up real quick while we're waiting, because that's got to cool off here. You guys have heard of mid strolling or shaking a minnow. There's all kinds of what people call, talk about this technique. What you're going to do is you're going to take the bait here, run the hook right down the center. I like to stay towards the top half of the bait. You're going to go down. Well, we should have mocked it up here. I already know how far it's got to go. But anyway, you're going to come down about that far and then push that through. You got 2 little worm keepers here. Push it up over that, smash it up against the head. If you go too far, that's okay. You can always just kind of pop that hook through. But that little guy right there will catch fish in any body of water across the country, I promise you. So it'll work. So 4.4-inch boomstick paired up with a Cypher tungsten Elite Scoper head is highly recommended. So, right, Will? Shaking them manners. Yes, Frank, great point. Brings up the Cypher hooks in general for any of the Cypher products are extremely sharp. Please use caution, especially when your hands are cold like they were today. Don't want to lose any digits with a nice hook barb stuck all the way in there. That'd be bad. So don't do that. Anyway, boomstick was working pretty okay today. I tell you what, we really had to work to get bit. It was not an easy day of fishing, but we caught some. Sam caught a good one. A little over 3-pounder. Okay, let's get the plastic back in the microwave for round 3. Who knows? Maybe we'll have enough plastic to do an encore. Maybe. I don't know if I have enough molds laid out. We're going to have to pile some together. We'll see. But anyway, keep on going. Oh, I already cleared that off. I need to clear the injector. Getting carried away here. Was quite cold this morning. I will say that. And quite the day on the water. Sam can attest. Strange things on the water. At one point, Sam and I are fishing a bank. We were off it a little bit, probably 40 yards, but some dude trolling for trout went right between us and the shore. There was some dude out there on a paddleboard in 28-degree weather. I didn't necessarily see a life jacket, but yeah, there was more than a few people that told him, hey, dum-dum, you need to get the heck off a paddleboard in the middle of winter at CJ. But what you gonna do? Some people just got to learn the hard way. All right, here we go. Let's open up some molds here. Maybe we should call it Goldenite, Dad. That is a good name for the color. Yeah, you're right, Dave. It really is. It's a great matchup, especially for that 4-aught hook size seems to be the right size. All right, here is the 3-inch finesse leech, and this looks like just a party of glitter everywhere. This is the clear side you're actually looking at here. The silver side is what you're looking at. Let's see if we'll get this thing to zoom in or focus. You guys can see it up here too. All right, let's see what this looks like coming out of the mold. There's the dark side, the gold side. Silver, gold, silver. There's the gold. And the silver side. I don't know. What do you guys think? Good, bad? Right? That was nuts. So, I don't know who that was out there, but that guy was crazy. And one of the boats real close to him said, hey, man, if you fall in, you don't have much time before you're going to die of hypothermia and that kind of stuff. And the guy kind of got an attitude. He's like, oh, are you threatening me? I was like, whoa, bud, man, we're just trying to look out for your safety, honestly. So if you guys are on the water, try to be a little bit nicer, a little bit more considerate, maybe. It definitely goes a long way in the fishing community. Okay, here we go. Man, I really like these. As far as I tell you what, throw this on I don't threaten you, Sam. Hush up. I don't know. These would be good on a drop shot. Happy New Year, Mr. Beach. Thanks, Mike. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. I like them too. All right, so there was the leeches. Let me get these hung up, and then we're going to pull up those boomsticks here. Maybe we'll rig one of those up on one of them Cypher heads for you. Get the feel for that. It would look good on that bright, shiny silver head too. Okay, so there's the leeches. Those are good. Here comes the boomsticks. Oh, right. Okay, here we go. There is the belly side. That's the silver side. If you guys want to see that there. Oh, come on. Camera focus. Yeah, look at all that silver flake. Those are looking nice. What do you think of that gold, though? You can see it coming off the top there. Oh, almost dropped the mold on the computer. Look at that gold side. Come on, focus in. There we go. There's that gold color. Let's at least hold one of these up nice and close to the camera so you can see a side profile and really see that good laminate line from the top and the bottom. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to grab one of these here. There is the side profile. You can kind of see the difference between the silver and the gold there. I mean, it's showing up, but I think we put so much glitter in there. It's really bright and popping. So Frank says try the boomstick on an underspin. Yes, sir. That is a very good technique. Throwing the boomstick on an underspin. You can vary sizes depending on the depth, vary weight of underspins, as well as sizes depending on what depth of water and type of cover you're fishing. Sometimes you want to stroll that above them if they're suspended, if they're stuck to the bottom. Sometimes you really want to be ticking bottom, making contact, things like that. But thank you, Frank. That was a great tip for sure. Okay. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to have 11 cavities to kind of fill here. So 1, 2, no, more than 11 cavities, 11 ports, fill ports, if you will, on the next set of molds. Mike asked, he missed the beginning, what color we're making tonight. So we're doing just a New Year's Eve type color. Sorry, just got a warning. Really just the blacks, the golds, and the silver type glitter, as well as the base. This is the top side with the black and small gold. Just going kind of for a New Year's Eve theme. So I think it turned out pretty good so far. All right, so this time we're going to load this thing up with quite a few molds. We're going to do the smaller serpent shads, the smaller torpedo swim baits, and lastly but not least, we're going to do some spotter drop shot worms. I think those are going to look really good in this color. Okay, I'm just trying not to pinch my fingers in my clamp here. Let's see what happens. There we go. Okay, good deal. All right. Hey, thanks, 208. Appreciate you. All right, plastic. That's what we need for round 3. This is going to be a big round 3. Hopefully we have enough plastic to make this work. Do we need a little bit hotter, or are we good here? I think the plastic temp is good. Let's give these a quick stir, and we will shoot round number 3 here. Oh, no, I lied. These need to be a little bit hotter. Just a little bit. Maybe another 30 seconds. Bear with me. Oh, I see a question over there. Give me 1 second. Question is, where do you find bunker baits? Lots of places. You can find them on our TikTok shop. You can find them on our website. You can shoot me a message. I'd be happy to share the best places to find them locally. We're in a couple of stores here in the Treasure Valley. There's one in Tennessee. So just let me know what you guys are looking for. Shoot me a DM, and I'll be happy to share the information as far as where to get our baits and the best places to do so. Or you can get them from us direct right here in Kuna, Idaho. You guys can come over here to the shop, do a little shopping, a little browsing, I should say, not rousing. Don't be rousing. That's not good. But browsing is definitely encouraged and accepted over here in the bunker. You can always come take a look and see what we got. Ooh, Idaho Rod and Reel in the house says, dirty white jackhammer, silver white skirt with gold blade, and that broomstick. You onto something there, brother. I think that would be absolutely gorgeous for sure. Okay. Martin Thanks for the like, dude. Says you've been in the fan club for 2 months, dude. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Like I said, we're gonna do the little swim baits, the 3.75-inch serpent shads, and the 4-inch spotter drop shot worm. So here we go. Round 3 going down. Happy New Year's, Roy. Thanks for tuning in, brother. I hope we have enough plastic for all this. We're going to see. It's going to be close. We'll probably have enough plastic, but it's probably going to get too cold by the time I get to the last the last port here. But we're going to give her a go, see what happens here. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. I think we'll have plenty of plastic. Oh, let me move this over so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. Well, you really still can't see. Okay, there's the little swim baits. Here we go with the serpent shads. There's 1, 2, and the spotters. Topped off here. Awesome. There we go. Okay, round 3 seemed to be a success. Let's see how much plastic we get left. I think I got 1 more in me. You guys want to see an encore? Let's do a viewer's choice mold. Let's pick 2. Think I got enough for 2. Let's pick 2 molds here. What do you guys want to see? Happy New Year, Julie. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate you, dude. Sam just mentioned there in the comments some local places to get our baits. Sorry, I got to top these off here real quick. We need some viewer's choice molds. We can do 2 of them. I have enough plastic for 2, I think. What shape do you guys want to see in this? Could do... Ooh, a chubby might be good. A bladed jig trailer. Since we did the boomstick, we could do the other one. We could do the chubbies. And then... Let me look one other place. Oh, heard the chubby. There it is. Dan says chubby. Frank says Gomer. Okay, those are the first 2. That's what we're going with. Gomer and some chubbies. That will be probably the last round of the evening. I'm looking forward to relaxing. Been out in the cold all day on the water, so that was nice and cold. Mike, I think that would be a good suggestion, man. The sniper would be a good one if I had enough plastic. I think between those, you know what? Maybe we can fit it in there. Let me see what I can do. We might have enough. Maybe. It's going to be close. All right, we're going to give her a try, though. Me too, Rick. That'd be nice. If I can get in some stores down there in Twin, that'd be awesome. Working on it. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. But I'll tell you what, the fishing biz is kind of hard lately. It's getting... With prices climbing, it's getting difficult to acquire materials and products at a cost and not have to pass those along to you guys. It's getting pretty slim. So we'll see how the next year or so works out. Hopefully the price of materials levels out here soon. And we can continue doing what we do here in the bunker. Okay, we're going to do one more heating round real quick and get set up for the finale after I help my dry throat. I think it would too, Mike. That'd be a good... I'm going to see what I can do. We're going to try. I may have just enough plastic to make this work, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, let me turn this back over here so you guys can see me. There we go. What else? Oh, we got to do a little bit of R&D on some swim baits today. All right. I'm going to show you guys a secret. You can't tell anybody, okay? Started doing some research and development on some larger swim baits to possibly pass along to some of you guys that prefer big old swim baits. I'm going to show you one or two here. Tested out a few new hooks. Here, we'll show you two sizes here. All right, so this is a 6-inch open pore swim bait. I didn't put eyes on it because we were just kind of testing how it swims, but look at that big sucker. This is on a 8-aught BKK Titan diver hook. That's that belly weight hook right there. So that seemed to be a good fit for the 6-inch. And then this Mondo guy, check this out. This is a 7¼ inch swim bait. Pretty good size. This is a 10-aught BKK Titan diver belly weight hook. Here, you guys can see it on the overhead camera there. So very happy with how these swam. The action is good. The weight is balanced good with the belly weight hook. I like how it sinks. So these are coming soon, guys. We'll fill you in on some pricing and things like that very, very soon. Here, I'll actually share some cool stuff we can do. Now, I want to explain that these are not easy to make, and they do take some time and some effort, and here's why. I'm going to show you guys. There's kind of a troutish pattern that I ran, but here's the coolest part. I'll show you. If you guys can see that belly, it just kind of glows. And here, I'll show you guys over here. That is the 6-inch swim bait mold again. This is we back up so you can actually see the whole. You know what? Give you guys the big camera. There you go. Now you can see it all. Check out that belly. It's clear through the side. Well, here's another better view. There's a bigger one. That's the 7¼ but we get this cool iridescent reflection. But there's the big old giant swim bait right there. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate you, man. Night, Dad. Happy New Year. Love you. Roy, okay. We'll talk, man. The biggest thing is going to be pricing on and how fast I can make these. These take a long time. I know Rod Reel's asking channel and the belly on the big swim baits. Here's what's cool. We can make both. Let me show you. So you guys saw the channel with the well, this was a 10-aught beast hook with no weight. There's a hook slot here on the belly for those, but I have the option to make this one is like a solid body. So I can make either or. It's adjustable. Mike asked, are these hand poured? Yes, they are. They are hand poured. They take a long time to make. So it would be I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out where the price point is for these to make it worthwhile for all of us. Of course, I want you guys to feel like you get a good value, but I also would like to make sure that for my time, it's the right price. So, all right, Roy, awesome. Thanks, man. I will. I'll talk to you about setting these up here real soon. Would love to get some of these out. These are definitely going to be probably limited run type stuff. So maybe a few exclusive shops may have a few, and then we'll do some runs every now and then. But here's that 6-inch version. I've got one more. I'm going to spill the juice because I think it's cool. I tried another run just to see. I added some other colors to the base colors. But here's a true rainbow trout, if you will. If it'll focus. There you go. There you go. What do you guys think of that one? That was the big 6-inch. Here's the 7-inch rainbow. So, all right, Roy, sounds good, man. I think these will be a good fit almost anywhere. What's cool is that we can even make them in little guys. There's a little 4-inch. Come on, zoom in. Here we go. And this one also can do hook slot or whole body. So pretty cool. But yeah, Roy, I'll be in touch too, man. I'll let you know pricing on these and availability and things like that. Maybe we'll do a couple cool videos on them, show you guys how they work. All right, we're getting carried away here. Let's get back to task at hand. Again, we try to keep this under an hour if we can help it and keep going. Happy New Year, Darren. What's up, dude? How's life up there in the old Alaska? I miss it, man. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate it, man. Oh, thanks, Roy. Heck yeah. Chris is in. Sweet. What's up, Langdon? How you doing, sir? All right. Looks like we got a list for the swim baits. That's good. I like that. I like that. Okay. Projector's cleared. That's clear. That's clear. That's good. Let's open up the little molds. Let's see what these look like here. And then we'll grab the big guys here in just a second and see what we can do. Definitely want to show some of these. Negative 60, bro. That's horrible. It was 26, 27. No, it was 21 degrees first thing this morning when I went fishing, but it ain't no negative 60. That's crazy. Next week to 0. Yeah, heat wave, bud. Oh, nice, Roy. 4-inch. Okay. I'll make sure I track those down or write those down for you. Okay. Here is the little 3.8-inch swim baits. This is like the mini torpedo, the 2.8 version. These go really good and pair very well. Or excuse me, well on an A rig. This is a really good size if you're looking to match a smaller bait profile. But these are awesome. Okay, I'll set those aside. We got one more of those to open. Yeah, those are about the same. Okay, we'll show you another one just because. Here you go. What do you guys think of that? We'll zoom in here. Oh my goodness. This camera sometimes really, I got to block it so you guys can actually see it. Here we go. Okay, swim baits turned out pretty good. Here comes the little flukes. Frozen pipes, nightmare. Oh man. Yeah. Right? I bet the pike would destroy that. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It actually warmed up to like almost plus 40, I think, at some point today. But all right, here is the little serpent shad. This is a 3.75-inch soft plastic jerk bait. If you guys want something pretty versatile, you can run it on a jig head, shaking a minnow with it. You can drop shot it. If you want to downsize a Carolina rig, these work great on it. Hey, Mike, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Oh, those are flames. I thought that was a hand from a distance. I gotta get my eyes checked, apparently. Hopefully you're having a good night, Mike. Mike, I gotta get with you next week, man. I know I've got a box of stuff here for you. I'd have to look in there, see exactly what's in there. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, one more mold of the serpent shads. These turned out pretty good. I'll show you guys there. Come on. Lots and lots and lots of glitter. Thanks, Mike. Awesome. Okay, let's get these molds aside. We've got, we got the spotter to open up. I forgot about the drop shot worm. Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate you, man. Ooh, let me open this one up here. Oh, it's stuck on that side. Okay. I thought I was going to be able to do a little cool little reveal, but all right, there's the top side. We'll show those real quick in the mold. These are my favorite part right here when you get to pull them out of here. Right there. Look how bright that silver is on the belly. Super flashy. Rick, the giveaway I'm going to do, I'll put it out on Friday. So that's a great point that Rick just brought up about the giveaways. We're no longer going to do them during the lives because it's hard to keep track of all the comments. So we will do specific giveaway posts. Be on the lookout for those on Friday. We'll make sure to put those out. Maybe we should pick a time that works for everybody on Friday. Oh, I do too, Mike. The spotters look good. Let me think about a time, and then I'll be able to consistently do that every week. So the plan going forward is to make the baits on Wednesday. We'll do the giveaway post on Friday. That way everybody's got a chance to answer and enter in that stuff. Sometimes people don't make it to the Wednesday stuff. They don't have time to go back. Mike, what's up, dude? Oh, awesome. Where are you at right now? I know you're somewhere in the world. We're in the world's Carmen, San Diego. I can hear the fireworks going again. Here we go. It's going to be a fun night out here. I don't think anybody's going to bed early. But that's just how it is. All right. We've got those two, and then the sniper. Did I just bring that open? Okay, so that's going to go in there. Let me get this all set up for this next round. I'm going to add a few more molds in here for spacing. Let's just steal those ones right there. Those will work. Well, I better turn them over so I don't mess this up. So we are going to attempt to do 2 chubby molds, a sniper mold, and a Gomer mold, all in one run here. I think we're going to have enough plastic. Let me check on it real quick. Okay, I'm going to need the gloves and give those a quick stir. And it's going to be just a second before I get this set up completely. Let me move all these awesome baits out of the way. We'll hang these up in a minute. Okay, sniper molds, those. Okay, I got to clamp the Gomer mold. Let me get that real quick. We got to get these all set up. So, New South Wales, Australia. Never been there. Hence the good day. Now I get it. Good job, Mike. That's awesome, man. Glad you guys made it down there. Safe travels. Australia on the bucket list to go visit one of these days. That would be nice. Okay, got the Gomer there. We got that. Let me grab the chubby molds and we will get going on round 3 here. Oh, wait, I said I needed gloves to stir the plastic. We're almost there. We got 9 minutes. Can we do it? It's going to be a challenge to keep going. But stick with me. I think this one's going to be worth it. I'm really curious to see what these chubbies are going to look like. Let the jokes fly. That was like softball toss. I threw it up there. Who's going to say it? Okay, we got one more of those to open. Or excuse me, stir. There we go. Okay, we got 1 more minute of reheating here. And then we will fire down on this last round. Sweet. All right. See how things are going here. Appreciate y'all sticking with me. Do I have anything else cool to show you? Not really. We've been busy, sort of, in good ways, but it's been busy lately. But we got a lot of good stuff coming your way. The Sportsman's Expo is coming up in early March. We'll be there this year again. We got a bigger booth this year. We got a 10 by 20, so we'll have plenty of room for you guys to come in, hang out, have a good time at the Sportsman's Expo over at the Idaho Fairgrounds over in Garden City. That's always a good time. We always enjoy that show. That's always a good one to hang out and meet new folks. Although last year, a little scary moment, somebody had a negligent discharge of a firearm inside the building. That was kind of nuts. But nobody was seriously hurt, thankfully. Uh-oh. I'm running out of juice here. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it, man. Funny you mentioned that, Paul. He said, my boat looks real clean. Hopefully I can keep it that way for a few more days. It's going to go in. Well, we'll just spill the beans, I guess. It's getting wrapped next week, so we're going to put a wrap on the boat. And that's in preparation for some new partnerships next season. Going to fish some bigger tournaments out west, some different stuff, some bigger stuff. And then, of course, we're going to the National Championship in March. So that'll be cool to show off the boat there. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be a good one. I just got the proof back yesterday for what it's going to look like at the end. So okay, here we go. Final round. Gomers, chubbies, snipers. I think we'll have enough plastic to make this happen. But we are going to try. You know what? So we'll do the chubbies last. We're going to do the Gomers, snipers. Okay, we got a game plan. But like Mike Tyson said, plan's only good till you get punched in the mouth, and then all bets are off. Man, I'm giving you guys the good jokes tonight. You guys can do whatever you want with them. Happy New Year, Dave. Yeah, Happy New Year to all. So hope you guys, again, have an awesome, safe, wonderful, and meaningful New Year's. And let's all look forward to health, happiness, and good things to come for next year. Okay, there's the Gomer. Get that topped off. Then we'll do the Sniper. Oh, I smacked the camera again. See, I lowered it. Now it's all over the place. Well, you guys can't see me right now anyway. That's okay. Okay, here goes the chubbies. 1, 2. Oh yeah, we're gonna have enough. 3, 4. There we go. Okay, just gotta top everything off real quick. Wait for these to cool, then we can show you some cool baits. We will wrap it up for the evening. We're not going to beat the 8 o'clock mark by any means, but we're getting close. We'll see. Hey, Scotty, Happy New Year. Hope you feel better, Scott. He let me know he had the flu officially, so big fireworks. All right. Okay, we're almost there, folks. Stay with us a little bit longer. Oh, need to go inside. There you go. All righty. What else is going on out here in the bunker? Congrats again to Mike Hubby for winning the Bloody Mary color from last week. If you guys missed that one, we'll fill you in on a couple of these. Which one? I can't pick a favorite, but I'll tell you what, the Rifleman was a really good one. That showed that both sides of it real good. You guys can see it over here. Jarhead, that was another good one. Look at the red claw sticking out the side there. Right, Mike? But fun color last week for sure. We're just waiting for these molds to cool off. The Sniper mold's going to be first to cool off. Sounds like I have guests here. Or my children have guests. Okay, Sniper is almost cooled off enough. We got 30 seconds. We can open that thing up. Want to appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out for sure. It's always a good time on my end. I don't know what you guys think of tonight's color. A little bit different than what we normally do, but let's have another look at that. The black and gold over the silver. This is the remaining plastic. It's cooled off inside the ejector. Also called a plug. Thanks, Salty. Appreciate it. Okay, here we go. This is the Sniper. We'll do that one first, Mr. Beach. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice. Okay, that is the belly side, the silver side, if you will. You guys can see all that right there. Nice, Dan. Heck yeah. Okay, we got the scissors. I'm going to cut these in half so we can hang them easy. And then I'm going to show you guys one of these as we pull them out of here. Cut them in half just helps us hang them up a little bit better. All right, there's the top side, the golden side. Let's see if we can get that to zoom in there. And here's a side profile so you can actually see that true gold over silver look. Right, Mike? These are solid. These will get bit. Man, maybe we should just call these the Golden Night colors like my dad said. Okay, settle. Golden Night color it is. All right, Snipers are looking good. I don't think we've seen a bad shape tonight, though, with this color. That's the good thing. So, all right, let's do the Gomer next, even though it's still the hottest one, but that's okay. All right, Frank, here comes your Gomer. Oh, we'll just pull it out of there. There you go. There's the super bright silver side, and a super golden black side. All right, what do you guys think of that right there? Oh, if I can stop spinning it, you guys can see it. There we go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like the Gomers? Okay, those are good. Last but not least, let's open up at least one or two of these chubby molds, but those things are smoking hot. It's going to be one. It's too hot to touch. Goodness. Losing fingerprints on this one. But I want to show you guys. So we're going to pop it out of here quick. I'll show you all three of the 4-inch chubby chatterbait trailer. Look at that right there. Yeah, I think as far as bladed jigs go, this will be a cool trailer. Thanks, Mr. Denny. Thanks, Frank. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate it, man. Good deal. All right, folks, that's all the worms we have for tonight. We will, at a minimum, be going live next week, Wednesday, for Wild Color Wednesday next week, for sure. We'll keep you guys posted on that one if we don't see you between now and then. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful New Year's night. Please stay safe. If you're going to drink, please don't drive. Have a designated driver. Get home safely, not just for yourself, but also your loved ones. So be responsible tonight, but also have a great time. Welcome the new year. Let's all have good, high hopes for health, happiness, good fortune, and good times with good friends for the next year. So happy New Year, everybody. Love you all, guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. So let me power this one off first here. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.